Welcome back. We're talking with Willie Jolley this morning, motivational speaker, author, writer, singer. He does everything. Even the most motivated among us suffer setbacks. And you've written a book about setbacks. Tell us, what's been your greatest setbacks in life?
Well, many people would think of the firing from that job and losing that job, but that really was a major professional setback. The greatest setback was a personal setback. In 2003, I lost my mother, my only brother, my only sibling, and my father-in-law in 30 days.
Wow.
Now, talk about a
tough.
setback. That
Yeah.
was tough. But it was also how I didn't just go through it, I had to grow through it. I not only grew my faith, not only grew my relationships with those who I love, but I was able to also share a message that helps people who lose loved ones, and it has become a part of the Chicken Soup for the Christian Soul, Chicken Soup family, and mine is Chicken Soup for the Christian Soul #2, and I'm on the front cover with Joyce Meyer, Tony Campola, talking about how to use your faith to get you through the toughest times in life. And I'm very proud. I got a letter from the Chicken Soup organization recently that my story has been chosen one of the top 100 of all time in Chicken Soup.
Wow, congratulations.
I'm grateful for that, but I had to go through that and grow through that to get to that.
You teach your lessons to the old, but you also teach them to the young.
Yes, I speak to a lot of schools still, and my videotape for young people, I'm very grateful, is one of the top-selling youth videos in the country. It's a PBS special called Dare to Dream, Dare to Win, and Drug Prevention, Violent Prevention, Scholastic Achievement. And it's something that young people seem to be connected with. I did it here in D.C. at Duke Ellington School of the Arts, and it's become a very popular staple in a lot of churches and community centers and juvenile justice places as well.
What would you say are the three main lessons that parents and mentors and others with influence over children need to teach today's young people?
First of all, and this is good, I'm glad you asked me that. First of all, when you correct your child or criticize their activity, they've been bad, never ever say you were stupid. That's stupid. You're stupid. Never say that. Say, I am disappointed that someone who is bright as you would make that choice. What you have just done when you say that is you have corrected them and yet not made them feel any lesser, but taught them a lesson by continuing to encourage them. Everybody needs encouragement. Second is that I would encourage parents to always take time to talk, and not to talk at, but talk to, so that they are also saying, let's hear your side of the story. I want to hear your side of this thought, because maybe you've got some credibility or something there that I can learn. And so don't criticize, and next is don't keep them from sharing their ideas. And the third one is understand this is love that is unconditional. I don't love you because I love you, and because I love you, I'm going to make sure that I sometimes have to give you some things that you're not going to like. I'm not your best friend, I'm your parent. That's my #1 job. And sometimes you're not going to like me, but I love you, and I have to say no to some things that I know are not good for you.
A lot of people say that today's young people are not like young people used to be, or like we were when we were young. Would you say that's true? And would you say the same lessons that applied then apply now?
Well, I think the lessons that apply, the parenting skills that say, here's my standard, and I'm not going to lower my standard because I want to reach down to you. I'm hopefully encourage you to reach up to my standard. But in terms of young people being different, yes, they are different. They're getting massive amounts of information that we never got. When we were growing up, we had 3 major television stations, maybe a 4th one, depending on where you were born. But when I was growing up, there were 3 major television stations. Now there are 500 or 600 or 700 television stations. We had no text messaging. We had no cell phones. We had no internet. We had just a simple area of information coming. They have so much information coming at them at all times, and that impacts how they think and how they perceive the world. And so they are different, but the same skills that parents would use, that love, unconditional love, encouragement, inspiration, inspiring them, and letting them know that here's my standard. I'm going to keep this standard. I'm not going to lower my standard. My son is in law school. He knows. I said, you've got to study. These are the things that I have to do. And we talk about everything. We're quite open, and we're best friends. And my son is 6'4", very much all man, and every day before he leaves out the house, he gives me a kiss. He said, "Dad, I love you." Now, we have a very close relationship, but it's over the time that we've had that communication, and we talk about everything.
And you have the tenderness between the two of you.
We have very much so.
All right. Willie Jolley. We'll continue our discussion in a minute. Stay with us.